Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, we're going to talk about smashing that thumbs up button and subscribing. I'm just joking. I bet everyone is completely sick of hearing that, but I have to bring it up and I have to make it consistent because it helps my channel grow. At least I think it helps my channel grow. I'm not 100% positive. But in today's video, we're not talking about thumbs up. We're actually talking about Air Canada. That's right. Air Canada is having earnings on May 4th, 2020. I honestly don't know what it's going to do, but I think Air Canada is going to show a loss on the earnings report. And if everyone's not aware, Warren Buffett, you search up Warren Buffett and it'll show up. He has sold all his airline stocks. He's still doing I don't know if he's still doing his annual shareholder meeting, but he's having an earnings report today too, which is, special because not a lot of... Let's actually look. Let's see when his BRK... May 2nd. He did actually have an earnings report on a Saturday. Warren Buffett is the only person who will ever have a earnings report on a Saturday. But Air Canada is having a earnings report on May 4th, 2020 at 8:30 a.m. So I think I think on Monday when the market opens, I think this thing's dropping 10%. At least 10%. And then it's probably going to drop further and further and further as throughout the day goes. That's what I think. I might buy a put option on it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Air Canada is going to head a lot lower and they're going to make brand new 52-week low. Right now, the market cap alone, I think Air Canada is undervalued at $5 billion market cap, but that's my opinion. Of course, their business is going to suffer a lot in the short term, but Air Canada is going to survive this, and eventually the market will air travel will recover eventually. 2020, I don't think so. 2021, maybe if we get a vaccine, but a lot of people are probably not going to travel in 2020, and that's my opinion. We'll see what happens. But I really believe that nobody is going to travel. That's going to hurt a lot of industries. That's going to hurt the entertainment industry, the hotel industry, the tourism industry. That's going to hurt a lot of industries, and it's going to be a massive problems for a lot of companies. And I think Warren Buffett knows that. That's why he's so scared right now of the stock market, and he is just waiting until things look better. But for right now, he's probably scared of the stock market. He's probably, selling stuff and gathering money because he thinks that the market is going to crash. But, the Fed could stop it. Who knows? Maybe we'll hit 52-week high. But him, personally, he thinks the market is going to crash because he looks at the economy and he sees a lot of problems. Personally, I think the stock market should crash. But the Fed is preventing it from crashing. We'll see what happens in the coming month. Maybe the market will crash in May. There's still a big possibility. But I believe Air Canada will crash on Monday. I am 80% sure. There's a 20%, maybe 90% sure. There's maybe that 10% chance that it may not, and it'll be green on Monday, which would absolutely make no sense. I mean, they could flip out a profit and, magic profit, and, I don't think they will, because if we look at their finances, last quarter was 4.36 billion, and we look a year ago in January 31st, 2019, it was 4.4 billion. So right now, I think that revenue is going to be reduced to around 2 billion, and I think their gross profit is going to be reduced dramatically, and I think they're going to show a loss because they only made $152 million of net income. If they're losing like $1 to $2 billion of revenue, because the month of March it was completely shut down. Mid-February was when this whole crisis started. So but March was the really bad month, and February was, mix. So, but I still think 1 month could lose at least $1 billion of revenue or more, and I think when they report earnings, it's going to be a loss. Even if it's not a loss, I still think the stock is going to sell off massively. If we look at the balance sheet, it does look very, very clean. They have a total of almost $6 billion of revenue, but if we account with net receivables, with the money that they haven't received yet, this is about almost $7 billion of cash. They have a total of $7 billion of cash, and the market cap is $5 billion. Think about that logic for a second. $5 billion market cap, $7 billion of cash, but I still think the stock is going to go down because Warren Buffett sold all his stocks, all his airline stocks, and money managers around the world, they're going to do the exact same thing. They're going to sell their stock. There's going to be an overreaction. That could create an opportunity to pick up Air Canada. I don't know how low it's going to go, but I think it's going to go lower. That is my opinion only. So we'll see what happens. So, but yeah, total assets of $27 billion. They do have a decent amount of near-term debt. They have about half a billion. $587 million of revenue. So almost $500 million of debt that's coming up soon. They have about $4.1 billion of deferred revenue. If you guys don't know what deferred revenue is, revenue refers to payment received in advance for service which has not yet been performed or goods that has not yet been delivered. These revenues are classified as company's balance sheet as a liability, not as an asset. So basically, they owe $4 billion worth of rides. So either they're going to, push those, either they're going to refund people or push the dates back to 2021 because nobody is flying in 2020. Air Canada's business is halted to almost absolute zero. They're probably using airplanes for, trading right now rather than carrying people. So, the revenue is going to go down dramatically. That's my opinion. Long-term debt, $5 billion. Deferred revenues of $3.136 billion. I think that this deferred revenue is expenses that they can't get rid of. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. But this one's $4. So, I'm not sure which this deferred revenue is for this one. I'm thinking this one is for, payments that they owe rides, and this one could be something else. I have no idea. But $23 billion of liabilities, giving them a shareholder equity of $4.4 billion, which is not bad. I mean, actually, if you think about it, $4.4 billion of shareholder equity and a $5 billion market cap, I think that, this stock's going to go down, especially if they're not going to be making money for a while. Their cash position is going to go down. And, at this point, I think the stock's going to crash. That's my personal thoughts. We'll see what happens. Let's look at a charting perspective. If we look at the charts, we can see that, wait, hold on. We look at the charts, it looks like it's about to create it. It looks like it, but we'll see what happens. If they lose money this quarter and they announce that next quarter is going to be worse, I think the stock's going to sell off. And I don't think Canada government is going to go pump money into Air Canada. I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. But hey, look at it on the bright side. This stock price goes down, we get to buy it way cheaper. So, and I totally think it's going, if United Airlines is going down, if United Airlines goes back to, I think it's going to go break $21. I think it's probably going to head back to, $8 or $9. This didn't happen since the Great Recession. $8, $9. I think United Airlines is going back, and United Airlines, if you look at their financials, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. I mean, they have about $5 billion of total cash. If we look, short-term debt, current debt, they had quite a bit of liabilities of $41 billion. They have a total asset of 52. They have a total liability of 41, giving a shareholder equity of $11 billion. If we look at the market cap, 6.58 billion, I still think that it's going to go down lower. I think we're going to see like $3 billion market cap on United Airlines, or possibly even lower. We'll see what happens. American Airlines balance sheet does look very bad, and I think that we will see a big sale on American Airlines. I think this thing is going to go down to $5. I think that American Airlines will be a penny stock in the future. Delta Airlines, I think Delta Airlines is going to crash through the floor. We'll see what happens, but that's what I think we'll see. Southwest Airlines, same thing. Southwest Airlines, I believe, has the strongest balance sheet on the market, and Warren Buffett sold it all. He didn't care. He's like, I don't trust the airline companies. $5 billion of total cash. That's pretty good. Total asset of $26 billion. Their total current debt is $3 billion. That's actually quite bad. $3 billion. Their long-term debt is $2.28 billion. That's a little weird. Wouldn't their long-term debt be higher than their current debt? If they owe, but they have the cash though. They have about $4 billion of cash to pay that debt real fast. But Southwest Airlines does have the strongest balance sheet, but they also have the strongest market cap of $14 billion. So I think they're gonna sell off significantly. I don't know where the stock price is going to be. $8, $9. Oh yeah, hell yeah! I'd buy it at $8, $9, $6. This hasn't happened since the 2000s, so I'd definitely buy it down there. But anyways, and then there's also Alaska Airlines. I'm not gonna go through this too much, but I think this is going to go down to $19, maybe $6, $7, $8. That would be freaking awesome. I think they should go down that low. Will they? I don't know. At the end of the day, I think they should, unless the federal government comes in and pumps all these stocks up. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.